What's going on, America? Back here at World of Tanks. All these big stats guys coming in here with a fake ass stats in World of Tanks. Everybody knows that an established account's going to have better stats than an account that's building its way up. It might not even be halfway there yet. You know what I mean? So these stats guys, I usually just block them because they're just show off idiots. So I got a good challenge for y'all today. Let's see if it takes place or not. Now, I've got to go and get my live feed, my live feed address so everybody can watch. So everybody can watch it live. Okay, and here it is right here up top. Copy that. And we're going to World of Tanks. Now the first thing that's got to happen is they've got to add me as a friend so they can invite me to the platoon. They haven't done that yet. They're just running their lips right now. He sent me a friend request like 10 times, he says, right here. Here's one of them right here. I do not have a single friend request from you. Now let's go look. See, right here is where you look. And then you pull this up. My last deal was at 4:42 a.m. this morning. I don't have any friend requests from him. See here? And I'll go check this one right here. I'll punch his name in and see if he friended me up. No, see? Nobody in my friends list with that name. So now I'm going to search outside the box. There he is. There's Gorgelicious or Quackalicious or Quadulicious, however the hell you say that stupid name. Might be my end because I didn't start the game after I woke up. I just started playing. So let's X out the game. We'll give it a minute. I'm gonna restart the game. Uh, well, that tea is good. I'm gonna go make me some more. Okay, here it is popping up. Yeah, all these guys have been playing for a while. They know these little secrets to getting better stats, or how to hide behind artillery and then pop out at the end of the game and play hero. I'll say those are the worst players in the game. Absolute worst. I play with guys that got stats like 54, 55% winning percentages, and they don't hide back here with artillery. But these guys pop in here with their 52, 53 win percent averages, or even some of them 54. And then you can play with them, and then they run back here and hide behind artillery. And then you're outgunned by one gun up front. So instead of taking a battle and 3 out of 5 of you surviving, you kill maybe 2 of their tanks, and then 3 of their tanks are still surviving. Maybe 2 damaged, real bad, but one of them's still good. And then they pop over the hill and kill that single tank that was hiding back here with artillery. And they kill artillery too. All because he was hiding back here with artillery. If he'd been up there on the front line, we might have won that battle. And you're sitting there battling thinking, gee, if we had that other tank up here, we'd win this thing. There we are. Now I got it. Now I want to pop this address up again, because we're going to find out, ain't we? Okay, you nutballs, get out your AMXs. Wait. I have to get a tip of Snuff first. I'll make them wait. We'll open a new can of snuff. Now they think I'm just postponing things. All right, here we go. We're gonna compare and see if they can both get better stats than me or not. I don't think they can. I like it, dude. Earlier he said I'm not a homeless warrior. He said I'm a wallet warrior. Well, these are wallet tanks. I think they cost around, I don't know, I forgot, I think like $50 or something like that. Love this map. Actually, I really don't, but I don't really care what map I'm on. They're not going to outscore me. That's my challenge. Just because they've been playing longer. Which way are we going? You're the platoon leader. They're not even going to talk to me. They're scared of me. Watch me. I'm going to follow them. Actually, that's the way I was going to go. That's pretty cool. On this map, when you're both battling for the same base, the base will be over there like around, I don't know, I think it's like E8 or something like that, D8 or something like that. I kind of know this map. That don't mean I'm going to outscore them in it. It means I know the map. There's two artillery, so they're playing it smart, hugging up against the hill like that. Because once you're sighted, artillery is gonna come raining in on you. To our right, so he's got for now. As far as that goes, we got two TDs over there also waiting on them. Wait for this heavy to pop out. Oh, missed. Got one shot in. Now they backed off so I could scoot up. I had to stay back there while I still had cover. You don't want to move up too fast. You don't want to move up too slow. Get up there next to this hill before I get ambushed like big time. I wish I could go around them and pop over this hill. If it's too big an angle, I'd probably get killed. Artillery ain't doing nothing. I don't think I'm that worried about artillery. No. Game froze. Game froze up. Damn tank popped right out of there. Did y'all see that shit? I hate it when that happens. And nothing you can do about that. I was already out there, so I had to battle. So they got me on this one. Y'all got me on this one, but you're not going to get me on the next one because my damn game feed froze, and when I looked up, my tanks popped out, and that's on live feed. I was trying to pop over there and put a round into that one furthest tank over there, but I was unable to do that because sometimes this game freezes up like that once in a great while, and it'll pop you out there like that, and nothing you can do about it, or to back you up. I've had it put me in the damn water where you can't get out in my artillery before. And if you hit the wrong button, it'll do that. But sometimes when you're trying to move somewhere and you make a right-hand turn and you're by the water, it'll do the same thing. He's playing good though. He's right there. He's right there in front, and he's using, the hill like the side of a building. That's what you're supposed to do. He's getting good damage, letting that other tank take the hits, and he's over there laying down the lead. So both of these guys did real good this time, but that don't mean that they're going to outscore me every time. So we're going to do this again. See, if I come over the hill at that right time, you can take out that other tank hitting from the top, and I know that. But when your game freezes out and puts you into a position that's a bad position, you're going to get killed like I got killed, and there ain't nothing you can do about it. That M4A1 is really the reason why they're winning this battle. There's a couple of reasons. Number one is because artillery wasn't hitting this side for whatever reason. I don't know, but I didn't see any of that. I don't know if y'all did or not. I didn't see one artillery shell hit on our side, and both their artillery should have been concentrating on our side, not the other side. So I don't know what their artillery is shooting at. It looks like the other side because they got a heavy up there around C2. And it looks like they might have won that other side, but they didn't win this side. And the other biggest issue is not just the lack of artillery fire, but also when you look at the game setup itself. Here, let me show you. We got 3 AMXs. Wow, he got his way up there. I bet I know how he did it, and I'm not going to do that just yet. And they don't have but one AMX. And it's not the 49, it's the M445. It's a whole different type of tank. AMX is a pretty good tank. It's a premium tank. You have to buy it. And but the other reason they did good on the side is because of that M4. That M4 is up there on the hill, and that'll save you from other tanks coming over that hill and ambushing you from the side or behind. And he wasn't taking a lot of fire up there, which is amazing because usually that tank that's up there takes a lot of fire and gets blown up real fast. But he didn't. He survived well into the battle. So it was a lack of playing on their side. Come on, we got to do this again because my feed froze up and threw my tank out in the middle up there, and I got killed. Y'all did good, though. I was watching. See, you go look at team score right here, see who scored what. Nutso scored the best. Now, that's crazy because Cuckoo Man right here was trying to be up front most of the time, but he couldn't do it. Oh, I'm going to outscore that. Let's go.
Ultra plus 1972.
Oh, I got a damn phone call again from my nutcase. It's the Cuckoo House. I've been pre-approved. Wow. Here we go again. We're gonna battle again. I kind of heard our side up too, though, by my tank jumping out there like that on me. Because what it did is it concentrated their fire on my tank and took the fire off the other tanks. That's a good way to win a lot of battles. It takes somebody to sacrifice like that, but you know, you're not always going to die doing that. That game, it wasn't on purpose; it was accident. Turn the air conditioner on. It's hot in here. Oh, I see what map I'm on now. I got to go that way, or I can go city. Dangerous on this map. It might be because I'm YouTube live. Sometimes when you hit these buttons like that, it'll undo it. Let me see if I got anything else open. No, nothing else. Should be doing pretty good because I got all my other apps closed. They're going to side swing them over there. Don't always work. Come on, get out the way, fool. Popping up right there. God dang, how'd he pin me from over there? I couldn't even see him. Back up a little more. Damn, I'm not even, and I'm angled, and I wasn't able to deflect his round. Getting beat up here already. It's terrible. I have to bring down my 7 gold right here. Probably what I should have been running. Damn, I finally had a ricochet. Look at this dude over here trying to come up at T32. Dang, I missed it. He got him first. But OBJ got a big gun. So I was injured early in the battle, but I kind of recouped there and I got a little damage in. I don't know if it's good enough to overcome them two. They got worthy damage. They got their damage while they was laying down damage. So we'll have to find out after the battle. And they're hustling in that way, and them two are running back to the city, going to try to get some more kills back the other direction. And I kind of agree because if I go that way, I'm going to run into TDs. Because see, we lost the other side if you look at the map. So they noticed pretty quick. So they're headed back to base with all them other guys. And that poor little tank down there is fixing to get slaughtered. He's the only one left. He's going to get put in a ham locker. And I dang sure ain't going to make the kill. I don't know if Quackalicious got the kill or not. Well, it's an interesting little battle, a little hill battle. That's the AMX. It's a competitive tank. It's not the best tank in the game, but it's a pretty good tank. And they outscored me that time big time. Ooh, I can't say nothing about that. Come on. Wait a minute. Come on, let's keep going. Uh-oh, I don't want to come out of platoon. I just want to delete that. Good score that time. I should have put in more gold in here. But gold don't always get you the big hit points. It gets you penetration. It don't always get you the hit points. I probably should be running more gold though. And after this one, I'm putting in more gold. Oh, I need some more tea. I'm out of tea. I got some good water though. That's what counts. Go with this free again. Early in the game. Hell, there ain't no way I'm going that way if nobody else going that way. If they come through the city, we could tear them up pretty good. They don't get all the side shots on us. I'm going to run over here. I'm going to outrun him. I'll pass him up. And they're going to run top of the hill and try to side swing one. That's a good idea. It could get them a few extra hit points. There ain't nothing over there. The guys ain't coming out that fast. Put up some gold. These two players don't play like a lot of them 7-year players who hide behind artillery either. I want to make a quick note of that. We see a lot of that in these game battles. You know it, I know it, everybody knows it. Damn it, I was firing gold. Let me go to HE round. Damn, I missed. Oh, he got me through here to right there. I'm not getting a good scoring game, but I was pegging them a little bit over here, not much. Enough they didn't want to come around a hill. We can get up there in front, but there's too many tanks clogging up the gun marks here. Up front's where you get to get in most of your damage. If you're back here, you just gotta hope for a shot. They're gonna cut it through that way, so I'm gonna go this way. I got shot too many tanks going one way. Not everybody go one way, but there's only one tank left, and he ain't gonna last that long. There's another quick game. That probably that Fock or that Wiz got the kill. Might have been that OBJ. That's probably the best tank in this game, is that OBJ. Well, I've been carried for 2 battles because I ain't done much. That one battle, it was okay. This battle, I didn't do squat. It's too far back. See what they did. I bet that one did real good. Ooh, they're both up top again. They did real good. It's because they had 3 kills each. So, but damage-wise, these 2 tanks here were the best 2 tanks. The Conqueror, which is a good tank, and this Wiz, which is another good tank. The OBJ's a good tank too, but T10, I never thought of getting a T10. I'm not even working that line. And I'm down here again. So let's go. Y'all doing good getting up front and getting a lot of damage points. I'm impressed. For 7-year players, you're not running and hiding like a bunch of them do. Hold on a minute. I'm gonna put some gold on this tank. Because I know you're running gold. So I'm gonna go add some gold to this tank. And it's gonna cost me $104,000 to add the proper amount of gold for this tank. But that's what they're doing. They're running gold, so I'm gonna run gold. I'm not sure if I'm marking up that Conqueror line or not. I'm gonna have to go check. But I've seen it in a lot of battles, and it scores really high every time. It's always in the top 3, it seems like. Yeah, I don't know about always, but in a lot of battles, a lot of players like that tank. See, they've been playing this tank a lot, and they got that crew built up pretty good. They probably put some different crew members in it. They might have 2 or 3 female crew members with 3 skills each. I'm definitely going this way in the battle, regardless. I don't care what they do. Because you have to go this way, or because they're going to be coming this way. It's just, there's no way around it. That's why all the heavies are going this way. If they don't go this way, they're going to overwhelm us on the other side. All the mediums that went this way went the wrong way. They should have gone the other way. As they fan out right there towards the middle, they'll be doing the right thing. I don't think they know this map as well as they knew the other two maps because they held out back there. The one dude went running. Here comes that other tank. He'll pop back up. He popped down again. I got some good angle ricochets. They weren't able to do a lot on me yet. I got to back up because I took a good hit. I just hide out on them for a second. But damn, Quack Alicia's got to get, he popped over that hill and got a good lick on that dude. That's what happens when they don't see you coming. I'm gonna see if I can't pop out and do the same thing to this tank. Taking too much damage. Fix you get killed. I think it's a dude up here. Yep. Bastard. Well, I'm not having a good day today in this tank. Usually I'm scoring pretty good up around at least 18. That's 3 in and outs for me. And this time I got killed. That's okay. We'll see what happens on the next map. I'm going to get in a city battle with these guys and see what happens. I'm better in the city. I'm good on the hills usually, but not this time. Usually on this map, you can pop down there by that house and get on through there pretty good, but this time I wasn't even able to get up that far. See, that's where they are now. Only I came around wide, but I was only one, and they came kind of over on the side of them there, was able to bust through them pretty good. Nutso seems like a pretty good player. He scans pretty good. Quackazoid got killed too, but he was up there with the main group of tanks up there trying to. After they seen me and was trying to shoot at me and worked their way over to me, them other tanks came over and was able to get them. Kind of sideswiped them pretty good, if you ask me. But that's bad play on their part. good that time. I didn't do crap. I got killed quick. I'm getting killed quick in this today's game. Maybe I'm not awake yet. Let's go again. Y'all got me 3 out of 3. That time you really got me because I just got straight up killed. I ain't even gonna look at them stats. I know they got good stats on that game. What they do is, hold on a minute. Well, I'll show you after this battle. And I haven't done it to this tank, but I'm gonna do it to this tank if I keep the tank, and I probably will. Even though it's not the best tank in the world, it's a good tank. If you can come over there and add you a perk, and you can add skills to your players in this tank. More skilled players, and I'll do that later on with this tank. This is the only French tank I'm playing, so the only skilled players I might add to this tank would be a female player, but I don't know if I'm going to do it with this tank or not. I'm kind of saving those for better tanks. I already got one female player. But you don't have to have the female players just because they come with 3 skills. You can build up your crew in another tank and then transfer them. Oh, we're on the icy plains. Oh, what fun this is. Oh, these turkeys are going straight up down that middle. I'm going this way. They're going over and around this way anyway. They're all going to meet up over here. Damn dude got me from way off. Damn, can't believe I'm getting side swapped before I even get into the battle here. You would think with that many tanks going that way, that wouldn't happen. It looks like, oh, what's the name, got taken out pretty quick too. Damn. Come on, pop your head over there. I'm dead. Mm. Man, I took a lot of hits coming across that field. That's too much. That's too much damage before you get into the battle to be taken. I'm going to have to start taking that a whole lot wider if I want to escape the damage or go up the middle like they did. But if you look at the map, every one of them dumbasses that went down the middle, they got killed. And our side got lost the battle pretty handedly. They went around like they were supposed to, and they covered the middle like they were supposed to. Our tanks just went out there and got slaughtered. You can't win a battle like that. Up here where he's at around the A line, that's where all your heavy tanks should come up around that way. The problem is when I seen everybody going down the middle, for example, I got real confident. I got overly confident and didn't cut it wide enough. That's why I was getting snapped from the side like I did by those tanks. I bet he got the best score because he was in the best spot. The reason I come off auto aim on that guy is because it's just going to place a shot where his armor is strongest. So you don't want to do that. You want to come off of your auto shot, and you want to damn, he got killed quick. He's probably going across that field like me, and it probably zoned in on him. So that ain't no good. 1 out of 4 battles, I scored higher than 1 of them. I should be scoring more up here, but the battles aren't going that way for me just yet. See right here, you can add a perk to your tank and reset up your tank. Hold on just a second. I want to, since I'm doing a live feed, I'm going to show them how you probably got your tank set up, which is how I am going to set up this tank. And you can go watch it, tell me if I ain't right, and then we'll do another battle. Y'all are better than the average player, I'll give you that. And I should have cut it a whole lot wider in that battle, just like Nutso probably should have done. And we were getting hit from the side because a lot of them covered the middle just right, and our team acted like a bunch of idiots and went up the middle and got slaughtered instead of going like they should have gone. Right here, you got perks, and as you can see, I got 13 earned because as a new player, I wasted my first 10. And I'm going to save mine. I might not even put them on this tank just yet. But for example, you get your equipment and you can add stuff to this tank. On this tank, I only got 2 that I can add to it. My loading time, which I need for this tank. So let's go ahead and add it to the tank. Now, my tank's going to load a lot faster. Some guys, like right here, I got a toolbox, so I don't have to run the toolkit over here. I can run NOS instead. Now, what I'll do since I'm doing this battle, I'll add the bigger NOS, or you can add strong coffee and add to your crew skills. See there? Now, in the perks, you can also add something like fighting skills, and then you can take this off, and then you can add NOS and everything else to your deal instead of. How come it didn't add that to my tank? There it is, right there. Now I want this on there. There it is. I changed up my tank a little bit. Let's see how that works. So I got gun ramming here and I got gun ramming here. So the tank ought to fire a little faster. It's a very slow loading tank, so you need that on this tank. Yeah, Quack, you're playing pretty steady. I'm impressed. You're doing pretty good. But we're not done yet. Let's keep playing. A lot of these players, though, they hide back there with artillery. And that's what players like us are talking about. And we see it on a regular basis. Not to mention that a lot of these guys run two accounts and they'll click into the battle at the same time with both accounts. I got two PCs right here. I could do the same thing if I want to start up a second account and do that. And then what will happen is a lot of times it'll put you in a battle on the same team or in the same battle on opposite teams. See, it's called cheating. And you can sway the battle just a little bit by doing that. You can take away a gun from the other side, for example, get you an extra kill in for that battle. Know what I mean? Or you can bring it on your side, and then you got a backup tank. How funny it is. Those are the tanks you'll see when somebody goes and hides it in the far corner. And then when a certain player dies, he'll go grab that tank, and all of a sudden now the tank comes out and starts playing. There ain't no way in hell I'm going down that way. Well, I am, but I'm not going that way. I'm going around this way. Because this is the direction that heavies should be going on this map. We don't need any heavies going the other direction. It just don't make a lot of sense, but you'll see a couple of them go that way. And you can be effective that way if they don't attack real heavy in that direction. He's got a lot of good backup going that way, or both of them heavies do, or well, the one heavy's going that way now. He should do okay going that direction. Don't know how we're going to go this direction. We ain't got no mediums coming to help us. And I'm not seeing any TDs coming to help us either, which is not good. We need TDs stacked up back here, see? One over there and one or two over here can lay down a little bit of extra fire and help out a lot. We don't got any artillery this game, so that's kind of a new twist to this map for me. Not having any artillery can be a big plus, but now, since you don't have any artillery, it's going to change up the main play of the game a little bit. Yeah, okay, I missed him. I knew he was toast. Oh, damn, he had me through there. I didn't even know it. Damn, freezing up again. Come on, man, quit freezing. God dang, get out the way, whiz kid. You're not helping me none. All right, I got to go around this way. I didn't have any help after that dude tagged me real good that one time. I got killed quick. So my best option is just to run out there. I'm fixing to get killed either way it went. Where my positioning was bad on that one. Real bad. I should have stayed back and came around to the left since there wasn't any artillery. But going around to the left, you get worried about getting picked off over here if they got any tanks over here. And they didn't. I should have gone around that way over here, but instead I got down in here and I got caught in that crossfire, and that ain't no good. The team might have won that battle, but we didn't do very good. Not any one of us three did any good over there whatsoever. We did some damage on them. We slowed them down or stopped them over there, but you know, as far as being real effective, I don't think we're that effective in that battle. What y'all doing? Watching the battle? Try to come out of the battle. They're dead, and they're still watching the battle. When you're platooning, it holds up the platoon when you're just watching the battle all the time. I'm gonna go get me another cup of tea. All right. I'll be right back. It took me about 30 seconds. Okay, got my tea. Oh, Lordy. I still ain't awake yet. I slept all day. The way it is when you're retired, your days and nights get messed up. Okay, I'm waking up, so y'all might be in trouble on this one. Did y'all notice a faster reload time on the tank that time? No, it was a little bit faster. But this is a good reason to play a heavy French tank line, which I did not do, is if in the future you get a premium French heavy tank, you would have a good crew to put in that tank. You know, one that already has its skill set built up. For example, you might already have one skilled 100%, be working on the next skill. Then you want to take that crew and switch it over to the tank. I didn't have any French members, so this tank I'm just starting from fresh. Here we go. We got a battle. Most guys go down this line right here, where they go hill. Them two are going hill. I'm not going hill. I'm going this way. There's not any artillery in this game, so that's another game, no artillery. That's kind of odd. I'm not used to playing without any artillery. I'm used to having to hide from artillery. These guys are waiting for them guys to come up this way. I do not suggest this maneuver right here that I'm doing, but I've done it in the past. It usually don't pay off. What you can do is come around here. Well, it's not going to work because they scooted up. I don't say it gives you a good line of fire when they come down here, but see there, they all switched to the right side when they moved up, so it didn't work for me at all. I got two heavies going the other direction. Still there at the D line, D3 and 4. Yeah, it looks like they're going to get some good kills going up the hill on that O line. And I'm not having any effect here. By the time I get on that hill, I'm not going to be of a lot of assistance because I didn't go up there right away because It's kind of a waste of time to go up that hill when you can jump through here a whole lot faster. I'm trying to figure out the best way to be effective with a line of fire, but I don't think it's going to be going this way. Well, it might be now. They're getting them kills up front. Now maybe I can move up here and have some kind of positive effect on the game. I'm not going to get any shots in this side. As that dumbass pulls that down there. I don't see that happening. Don't be afraid by not getting any shots in on the game early enough. You're better off just not getting killed sometimes. You count as a number in the game. When you often jump out front like that, you'll get killed real fast, and you don't do any good if you're dead. When you see a lot of tanks in front of you, you can't always just bully your way through and get your shots in. It just doesn't always work that way. Skipping. Give me a decent game feed, I might could do something this game. I went through this whole game, I didn't even fire a shot. And look at them, man, they slaughtered them. Some games go that way though. I mean, you can't always get your shots in. Uh-oh. I'm having a bad game feed again. See if I can kill this dude. No, somebody got him before I did. See what I mean? You can't always get your shots in. Man, I didn't even fire a shot that. The damn lane was all clogged up like crazy. That's funny. I didn't get shot either, though. I just ran behind them other tanks and they cleared the path, which is pretty cool. It don't always work that way. I got one shot in, one assist in destroying. I take it back. I got one shot in. I didn't think I hit his turret, but I must have hit him. I got an assist in destroying. I got the low score. I was laughing my ass off that game because I couldn't get up front and do anything, and I didn't go around the hill with y'all. And if I would have gone around that backside, come up that hill, y'all would have had it cleared out by the time I got up there. So far today, I'm just being carried every single game. Being carried means you're not really having a big effect in the game. Well, maybe one or two games I had a small effect, but you know, you gotta if you're up front, you're gonna have more effect in the game with it, you know. But you're also gotta watch it when you're up front. You gotta play right. Oh, I don't like this map at all. Most heavies go that direction. Sometimes you'll see them run down in that direction. What you don't want to do is go down the middle of the field. We're going to go that direction. I'm going this direction. We got 3 already in this game. I wonder if they're paying attention to that. Ooh, I am the only one going this direction. That is never a good sign. Wow, really? Wow, really? Sorry, Artie, but I'm not a tank destroyer. I'm not going that way because I don't want to be the only one going that way. MTDs are going to put a hurting on me. I only got 3 spotters. Oh, what the hell? Let's go this way. I'll probably get killed quick, but screw it. I'm just going to play silly because by the time I get around the right side of that map, they're already going to be in battle. Damn, I can't believe he got through there that fast. Damn, he's got me in a hole. Now I'm pinned down and I'm hurt. So I'm going to have to try my best to get these shots angled off of me. I don't want to get hit from that side either. Fuck. Oh, my luck today. Usually everybody goes this direction I was going, so I don't know why they went the other direction. It don't make any sense. At least a heavy tank should go this way. You go up to the building there and everybody clears it out, and then you go down and around and try to pick off those tank destroyers. I gotta admit, I've never seen everybody go down that 9-0 line like that. Not on this map. But they did on this one. And it's my bad for not paying attention where everybody was going. Oh. Getting a can of snuff here. Well, I should rename this to Welcome to Bob. Just woke up, can't play worth a damn morning. This might be y'all's evening, but this is my morning. I'm still waking up. I'm just on my second dip of snuff. How many people watching seen everybody go down that 9-0 line on this map before? I ain't never seen that. YW said it's common to go 9-0 on that map. I ain't never seen nobody go, all the players go that way. YZ, I see everybody going, you at least send half of your heavies, if not most of them, to the left, down that one line. And then come in, you don't take, and I consider myself better than those 2 players. Not today. On some days, I do score a lot better with that tank. I should be scoring around, what, 15 to 18 on a regular basis on this tank on most every map, but I'm not doing it this morning. The left is for hold down fighters. Well, I usually go to the left. I very seldom go to the right. The only time I go to the right is when I'm in a medium. Like if I'm in my Sherman or something like that, my jumbo, I'll go to the left. If I'm in another one of my 2 Shermans and I get that map, I go to the right. So I'm playing it backwards then on that map. I should be playing it the other way around, is what YZ's in saying. I don't know. I'll figure it out. I don't know why Zen. Usually I see heavies going to the left and mediums going to the right. So the games I've been watching players win the games in been the other way around. And as you can see, Zen, they're losing this game. They're not winning this game. And they all went down that O line. They should have gone down that 1-2 line. According to what Zen's saying, though, these guys played it right. And I disagree. I say they're winning because nobody went to the left. You got to split the team up. And you got to at least have 2 heavies run down that 1-2 line. Really, down to 1 line is where you need your heavies. You got to have a bulldog to bulldog through that line 1 at E and F. Actually, from our side, it would be going from F to E. You got to have a bulldog get through there, and then you got to run a little bit to the right around that 2 line and sneak up on them TDs, because them TDs will be down that 1 line waiting on you to come through off of that E going into that D1 location. They'll pick you off. That's how I always play this map. But you can't do that when nobody goes to the left with you. Come on, Nutso, you're dead. I don't know how y'all getting these battles without any artillery. I'm not used to that. I'm gonna have to grow a little bit used to that. I don't never get no battles with no artillery. Hell, we gotta wait till the battle's over anyway, don't we? How come nobody went to the left? That's what I want to know on that map. That's the reason that battle was lost. Everybody went to the right. It don't make no sense. Oh, he said top 4's artillery. That's the one advantage. If you've been playing, the longer you play, the better you get to learn these tanks. Is that what happened? I really wasn't paying attention. I was just kind of shocked that nobody went left. And I went over and left, and I kind of got pinned down behind a rock a little bit. That's about all that happened. And shoot, man, that was a lost battle. As soon as I saw everybody go one way, I knew it was a lost battle. But yeah, when your mediums go over there with your head, generally I see the mediums hiding behind the heavies if they do follow them. And they weren't even following them this time. They was running like crazy over there. You need at least 5 tanks on the left though to take it, and because you got to have at least 4 go up through, and you got to have 1 come around that 2 line a little bit. Everybody else go up that 1 line, and then pop around to the 2 and move up around kind of at an angle off of those TDs. I know how to take that map from the left. I don't know how to take it from the right that much because I don't go to the right too often. But on my live feed, YZN was saying I'm playing it backwards, so I'm gonna kind of switch it around on that map from now on. How I'm playing it and see how that works. Yeah, encounter for sure, but I'm talking even a regular. If you have 2 tanks go to the left, you can bulldog your way through that center pretty good. Even if you lose a heavy, you still got 1 to get on through. And once you get through, your mediums can pop out and go take out those TDs. and then that heavy can just kind of walk on through to the map location. The only problem is when you get around there, you got to start watching for those other TDs. So you got to have at least one tank with a good set of eyes. Yeah, that's true. What you just said, Quackalicious, I agree. Going around to the right is really good, especially in a medium tank if you play it right, because you can get down through there and take out their TDs a lot easier than going around that one line. So I definitely agree to that. I got to learn that map better. That's all there is to it. But irregardless, we should have had some tanks go left, and they didn't do it. Are you on YouTube, Quackalicious? If you're on YouTube, I could bring you in and live feed on my YouTube if you want. And how the hell did you come up with a name like Quackalicious? I just stream every once in a while. I don't stream all the time. I was going after last year, last couple of years. All I've been doing is going after a bunch of these scam artists. You know, fake patriots. That's all we've been doing for the past 2 years. Well, and then the first year during the election, we were countering all the lies they were putting out on Trump and all. Well, on both sides. If there was a lie during the election, we were putting out the truth. And then after that, we started going after all these con artists, putting them out of business. Like Mark Connors. Hello, Mark Connors. I bet he's watching because he can't do videos no more unless I do a video. I don't even mention his name. Oh, damn. I wasn't going to mention his name no more. Anyway, he's one of these country singers turned child rapist. And when we put that out there on him, he kind of he couldn't sell anything on the internet like he was doing. See, he was running a fake conservative site selling stuff on the internet, and we put him out of business. And he's still crying about it. But I don't really do that too much anymore because I don't have any need to. He's already out of business. So I just play World of Tanks and goof around and try to keep up with politics best I can. Let's go run a tier 6. I conceded y'all today. Y'all are kicking my ass today. Usually I do a lot better in that tank. I can't complain. I have days where I get 1,600 hit damage. But I'll show you my tank lines. Let me show everybody my tank lines real quick, and then you'll understand where I'm coming from when I'm talking about when players pop in there with their stats. Let me explain where I'm coming from on that. So let me go to my. If you're on my YouTube, I don't have to press this Q button at the top. And how come I'm not hearing y'all talking in the game? Because y'all are over there on TeamSpeak, ain't you? I got TeamSpeak too. Hold on a second. Yeah, Zen looks like he knows this map real good, and he knows what he's talking about. So I'm not going to argue any points on that because there's nothing to argue. Okay, he got his name out of the dictionary, vocabulary dictionary. That's pretty cool. I thought maybe they were joking around at the dinner table one day and he came up with that name. Okay, look here. I explain the tank lines I'm working. Over here are the countries. Everybody knows that. These countries all suck. They suck. That's the way it is. This is the French line. And as you can see, I'm not working any French tank. The only French tank I have is this AMX 49, which I purchased. That's it. When players have an established account, they have better tanks in every single tier. And you cannot compete with that when it comes to stats. I started out working the American line. As you can see, I got a lot of American tanks. They're not the worst tanks in the game. They're not necessarily the best. However, some of these tanks are good. And next week, I'm going to have this T-29. That's one of the best, if not the best tank at tier 7. See, and I know that. But I did not know that a month ago, and I was working on this line right here to get to this Pershing because I know that's a good tank at tier 8. But when I found out, I came back and got this Jumbo, which I love. That Jumbo's a bad boy. I was going to get it anyway, but I love the Jumbo. I got my dirt gun on it. I hardly ever run the other gun because if I'm going to run the other gun, I'll just run an Easy 8 because this got the other gun on it. And see, I'll have this T-29 here. I got to build up my funds up here in my exchange. So if I don't have it by then, I'll just coin it because I coin once a month. So I'll have this tank by next week for sure. Of course, I'm going to work this line patents. I want to get to this patent right here because it's a pretty good patent. It's got good firepower and whatnot. The tank that I really want is this one right here because it's a more well-rounded tank. But if you look at the mobility, the patent's a faster tank. So you can pop out, hit somebody, and back up a whole lot faster than you can if you're running this tank right here. So that's why I'm running those two lines because I want to get to those particular tanks. Now, the T-29 will lead you to this tank at tier 10, which has a lot more survivability and decent mobility. So I also want this tank at tier 10. The other tanks are okay. My German line, I'm the one that got one of these long-time players to go after and get this Moss. And he loves the hell out of it. And I didn't know that until, I guess about a month ago, maybe at the most. So now, as you can see, I'm working that line. I got this one right here. After I had this A tank, I come up and get this tank. Then I got the H tank. I heard one player say this is his next tank. Well, I've already got this tank and working on the VK. And that VK line will run you straight over here. Right here, you got to come down. And it'll take you to the Moss. This Mushin is a hell of a good tank at tier 9. And I know that too. So, of course, I'm working that line. But this is how you learn. It's a learning progress. I don't have those tanks yet. When I get those tanks, I'll have better tier tanks all the way through the tiers. The German line's a pretty decent line. As you can see, I also learned the Tiger was a good tank despite popular belief. So now I'm going to run these tank lines here and get over here to these Tigers, and just so I can play the Tigers because I like what I'm looking at with the Tiger. And along the way, you have an option of tanks you can go for over here at tier 10 if you want to go something other than the Moss. My Russian line, you can see the tiers or the lines that I'm working down here. I'm working down this line here because I want to get down to this KV line because the KV is a good set of tanks. And it runs over here to this IS right here at tier 10. And the IS is a really good tank. It don't have great firepower, but it has good survivability. And if I run these lines, I can run down here and go in that direction. You can also get this IS3 right here, and it'll take you to the IS7, which has a little bit better firepower, not quite as good survivability. It's probably a better all-around tank. But in order to do that, I got to get the KV1S. I don't have it yet. I have the KV1, which I wanted when I first started this lineup, and I got that tank. And it's a pretty good tank. Now, light tanks, I'm just now learning how to play the light tanks a lot better. In my opinion, if you don't start out with the light tanks, you really got to play them a lot to learn how to go out there and do your spotting. There's truly an art to it, especially because of the speed difference. You got to learn how to avoid getting killed. That's the biggest part of running a light tank. I'm getting better at it, but I'm not near as good as a lot of these guys that are running those light tanks. Running light tanks, you're not running. You're going to kill your stats in certain areas. There ain't no way around it, because your objective in a light tank is simply to spot out as many enemies as you can, and that's it. And along the way, a lot of players like to run their mediums and get back there and take out artillery. So whenever I figure out that fine art, I'll let you know. As far as right now, I don't have a clue how to do that. I usually run out there, spot, and either I live or die real quick. And so I want to run down this light line down here to get some of these faster light tanks. My light tanks right now is right here. This Chaffee right here will be this line right here. That's it. Mainly just the Chaffee. If I want to run another spotting tank, this tank right here is actually really fast, but it's only tier 4. But it's that inmate A1, man, it's quick. It's not real fast as far as top speed, but it's quick. Got great maneuverability. Now, if I run over here on my English line, I got the Matilda because I seen that was a good tank at tier 4. So yeah, I got the Matilda. I also got the Covenant of the Crusader, and I'm going for the Cromwell right here, and that's the tier 6 tank I want. Right now, my main tier 6 is the probably the Jumbo. With my Jumbo, if we play tier 6 and I go against the Cromwell, I would say 7 times out of 10, I'm going to kill the Cromwell. The thing is, most people got the Cromwell because when you're doing team skirmishes, they're a real fast tank. And if you go against a team running either the Easy 8 and Easy 2 Jumbos or Shermans, or the Jumbo and the other one, you know what I'm saying, the Shermans, if the Shermans can't meet them head up, the Sherman's going to lose the battle every time because the Cromwell's faster. It'll get around there and they'll get to the flag area. They can also run around and get the advantage of an angle shot on those Jumbos. But head to head, 1-on-1, I say the Jumbo's a better tank. So it depends on how you're playing and what you're playing. If you're playing a skirmish, you want to go with the Cromwell. If you're playing general battle, I'll take the Jumbo over the Cromwell. But you definitely need a Cromwell in the mix of your good tanks. Here's another good line. I started working with my Matilda line because it leads you to this Conqueror. And the Conqueror's a really good tank all around. There just ain't no way around it. Y'all see them scoring high in all the battles. The problem is these tanks right here, these 3 tanks right here, everybody says are not that good. So you got to hammer through the bad tanks to get to the better tanks. While you're battling through these 3 tanks, your stats are not going to be that good. But once you get to these tanks over here, your stats will start going back up. You know, if I go to the garage, I went back just because I like playing the game at any tier. Oh, wait, let me go this way. I went back and got me this tier 2 tank because it's considered one of the best tier 2 tanks in the game. Maybe the best. It depends on how you play. I'm not that good with that tier 2 tank. I do really good sometimes. I'm better off with this American line tank here and this tank right here at the tier 1 and tier 3 levels. And as you can see, I got a lot of American tanks that I'm working on. And this is the only 3 artillery I got, which brings me to this. I'm running the 4.56 American line artillery right here. 4, 5, and 6. They're getting better. This might be my best one as far as the crew experience is concerned. But my tier 6 does real good. And like I was saying in chat, next week I'm going to start working on the German. I gotta clear my throat up. Next week, I gotta start working on the German artillery line, because after tier 6, you start running over here to like this Tiger right here at tier 8. And then you run into this one right here. Look at that firepower, 411. And you want to compare them. We'll just hit compare on all these, oh, that's Tank Destroyer, my bad. That's PG. Oh, this is the one right here. Yeah, the Tiger. Everybody says this is the best tier 8 artillery in the game. If that's the case, that's the one I want for tier 8. I'm not going to play a tier 9 and tier 10 artillery anytime soon, because I hear it's kind of worthless at tier 9 and 10. I don't know, because I don't have any tier 9 or 10 tanks. What I do know is that I want this one at tier 8. And get on my compare list and get rid of all the non-SPGs here. See this one? The best thing you can do, from what I've seen in learning this game, is not only to play it and listen to some of the players who've been playing for a while, but also to compare tanks. You got to learn to compare these tanks. You get up here and we can hit compare on this one, and then just for the grins of it, let's go hit these other two at tier 8. So which tier 8 artillery should I be going with? These are tank destroyers, light tank. Is it down here? Where? I don't even know where it's at on this one here. And yes, I do want, there it is right there. Yes, I do want to run up this IS line. So what I'm doing right now is I'm running this one. I got to go up and get the KVS-1 also. And then I can run down these lines right here, see? I can run down and get the ISM. I can get the KV series and come in through this direction. And it'll lead me over to these tier 10 tanks here if I want to go this way. I wouldn't get this tank. It ain't got no firepower. This is more probably, if I was going to do an IS-7, would be a good tank. And the OBJ, it looks like a really good tank also. That direction also. Oh, wait a minute. Because the Russian on game now, so you got to go with the Russian tanks. There's just no way around it. What are we doing? Tier 8. Tier 8. And I think it's this one right here. We're going to compare these 4 artillery pieces. I know a lot of people hate artillery, and that's why I like artillery. Average damage per shot will be both of these tanks right here. Right? Except for this one. The Tiger, again, like I was saying earlier, when this thing hits you, it can take out most tanks in one shot. This is a bad boy right here. I'll say tier 8 and under anyway. But also on this, you got to look at the reload time. That reload time is a big factor, because if you need 2 or 3 shots to get you good shots in to take a tank out, it's going to be probably would lead you to this tank right here. Russian tank. Because if you do your math to figure out what's up, here's what we're going to look at. Average damage per minute. See there, I could do that math off my head. That's why I knew that. But pound for pound per shot, it's just German. So I definitely want tier 8 German artillery. And maybe later on, I might go up this line and get this one and then compare the two. As far as all this other stuff goes, it just don't matter. Mobility, hull armor, and all that don't matter unless you're trying to play an artillery piece that's fast and you got to move around a lot. Okay, if you're going to do that, then yeah, then you want to look for a tank that's a lot faster. These are not it. So when you're building your tier tree, you can't compare a guy who has his tank fleet built up against a guy who's building his tank fleet up, because your stats are going to be a lot better. It doesn't matter how you quirk it. Now, I was asking them if they wanted to do a tier 6 earlier, because on the average, I usually play my jumbo a whole lot better. I don't play it that often these days because I'm trying to work at my other lines. Let's go run a tier 6, see what happens. Because y'all are kicking my butt with that other one. I gotta pour some water. I think I'm teed out. I didn't make any coffee yet. I think I got some in there though. I made this morning. Oh, they're probably commenting. Let me go comment, see what the comments are. Well, I'm not going to argue about the T34. I can compete with a 34 pretty good though with my jumbo. So we'll see, because we're fixing to run a battle, and if I go up against a 34, we'll see what happens. I can kill bomb a lot. 34 looks like a really good tank. That's something I definitely might be looking at getting as a T34. I think I'm on one of those lines too on my chart. I didn't bring it up. There's a lot of tanks I didn't bring up that I'm probably going to be getting. The T34 is one of them. But my jumbo, I kill a lot of T34s. Again, I got the look here. I got the stub gun on this bad boy. So I'm going to lay down some damage whatever I hit. What are they running? Well, the hit number 6 is a good tank. And what was he running? He's running the E2. No, that's me. He's running a Padel, whatever the hell that is. Watch me. I'm gonna be the only one goes this way. I'm not gonna do it if ain't nobody going that way. Everybody going city? I'm gonna go city this time. I'm not gonna get run over by the OI. Only 2 tanks went down that O line. That's crazy. I've seen games where all their heavy tanks went down that O line and came down that K line and just slaughtered everybody. But everybody in this one wants to run city, so we're gonna run city. Why are you calling for help right away? There ain't no shots over unless you over there. Dude, you ain't got no shot. Where are you stopping? I like the spot I'm in. I never do good over here. You just wait for somebody to pop out. Look at him. All he did was hit my track. Really? And I can't get over to kill his ass. All these dead tanks in the way. Go ahead and fix my track now. I didn't fix it earlier because even just a split second of fixing the track could get you shot. You get a lot of damage put on your tank. Sorry for your eyes going cuckoo, but my feed's hurting, so I'm slapping buttons to try to get my feed worked up a little better. It happens sometimes when I'm doing this run. When you run Chrome, it messes up your connection, and then when you're running Chrome and doing YouTube live feed during a game, sometimes it'll mess up your connection also. And I don't have anything else running, so my feed should be doing fairly decent. But today, I just don't have a very good feed going. I kind of wonder if there ain't somebody hiding over in that corner. I didn't see anybody to go up there and check. Most likely they're not. I was thinking earlier on I should have just turned around and go back to base since they swept through there pretty fast. Because that's where they're going. They're all running around over there to our base. Oh, they captured the damn base. What the hell you do that for? All you gotta do is run through the base, you get your base points, and then you keep going. So you can kill all the tanks. Even if I wasn't gonna kill any tanks, they're taking away from these other tanks getting the damage points in. But that's okay. They got the base captured. They won the game. Big deal. I'm gonna try to jump more out front, man, because just like when I was playing with my heavy AMX, I'm running just slightly behind the packet, and I'm not getting any damage hits in. And damn sure that one tank let him hit me on the side. That other tank got better side armor. I was gonna wait till he pulled out and put a shot on him, and I was gonna come out and finish him off. But hell, he finished him off with one shot. So that wasn't happening. What the hell's a Pudel anyway? Anybody know? I see him in these battles, but I don't even know what the hell a Pudel is. A poodle? Y'all can go valley if you want to. I don't want to go valley. Hell, artillery ain't even going valley, but he ain't really coming out here in the center either. That's kind of weird. Oh, that's a heavy tank. Huh. Of course, he's going to go city. We're tier 6s in the tier 8 game too, though, so that's something else to pay attention to. We can't just jump out there in front and go up against these tier 8s. You're going to get hurt. The good thing is I got this gun on this tank where I can reach out and do a little bit of damage. So if I do come up on one, I do have the potential of put some damage down on him. They're on the other side of the cliff. I ain't got no shot. See, I must be tired. I thought they were coming down that 4 line for a second. See, this guy's covering. I was gonna say, well, he's positioned where he can see down this road, whether he's facing that way or not. Don't see anybody over there, so I sneak across over here. And here's what I was looking for earlier. Got a hit on him. That was a good lead on my end. Because of my shot, they were able to kill him. Now, the team is running into battle action over here, so I got to get over and help out. Looks like a tier 6 and a tier 8 over there. Damn, Heavy, you got around there fast. Quite delicious. I'm trying to get over to help you. This dude's coming up this way. I'm going to see if I can tag him. Oh, get some, fool. He's going to try to sneak around me over here. He didn't make it, though. They took his ass out. Damn, I had him locked in, didn't know it. That's okay, I'll get him here in a second. What happened? Somebody give me, was that him or somebody from behind me? That was Wedge. Was it him? Yeah, he got me. I didn't think that little tank had that firepower in him. He got me and quite delicious. My aiming wasn't doing too good on that one, so that's kind of my fault. I should have been able to take Wedge out earlier on, but I was worried about that tank coming around the side of me, and I forgot that other tank was back there to probably take him out, which he did. But when I look on the map, I don't know who took him out because he was dead. So I don't know who took him out. Might have been that guy around D4. That's funny. I could have definitely done a lot better that battle. I had too much going on in my brain. I think I'm still waking up for the morning. So I'm gonna blame it on that. My poor play today. I'm not playing very good today. If y'all see me playing in the past, you know I can play really good. You got good days and bad days in this game. Don't cry about it. That's just part of the game. But I should have been able to get more. I'm only upset in this game because I didn't get my shoot. But when he came around that corner, I didn't get that extra couple of shots in because I was worried about that other tank trying to sneak around behind me. I should have just not even worried about him because he got such a small gun. Even if he got a back shot on me, I don't think he would have killed me. And by not killing that other tank, I came around here and he ended up killing me. That's what's called lost opportunity. And outside of doing these live feeds, I usually don't worry about a bad game. I just go back and play a good game after that. And I'm wondering how come Quackalicious don't do live feeds anymore. You should do live feeds at least occasionally. I think this is the tank here that took out that other tank that was coming around my backside there. This is another tank that I can't play at all, is this tank right here. And tanks like them. This is a good tank. Some of them are better than others. And sometimes it's hard to pin these low sit tanks with a good shot because your rounds are bouncing right off of them, but they don't have any turret on them. So you got to really learn how to position the tank right, like constantly. And I played one that was a rental, but I didn't like it. I thought it sucked. So I'll get into one of these tanks later on down the road. That's not something I'm really trying to perfect right now in the game. I'm still working on learning how to scout with light tanks. My game's improving with my heavy tanks, but I started out playing medium tanks. I'm a lot better with the medium tank than any of the other tanks. So I definitely want to keep going up the medium line, but now I'm trying to go up the heavy tank line, and that's my second best tank to play is the heavy tanks. And then after that, artillery. I'm really good with the artillery that I have. So I want to work up the German artillery and get that Tiger 8 Tier 8 tank, or I mean artillery piece, because it's a good one. The only advantage they got is artillery in a heavy tank. And it doesn't look like a heavy tank's that big of an advantage. It looks like he was damaged a little bit. We'll find out though. Yeah, you gotta watch this out here because they're gonna try to sneak around you over here to this backside. I bet you 10-1 this guy's gonna try to sneak back around and go back up that one line. No, he's changed his mind. Now he's turning around because he sees this guy right here. Are you gonna shoot him or you ain't? You ain't got a shot on him, you can't shoot him. You need to keep going now. Yeah, there you go. If he keeps going, he might be able to sneak around that heavy tank unless that heavy tank turned around. It would be a very slow process for him to do. But we're not looking at their side of the map. We know where they're positioned at, but we don't know. You know, is this guy, maybe he's headed for artillery or what? There's artillery. He could get him. That'll take away the one main advantage that they got. Oh, that was a sweet move. You see that? You better push him. Better push him. Good kill. Good kill. He took a shot though. And he took another shot. He paid the price. But now they know where they're at. I say we're going to lose this battle. They put up a good fight though. The main problem issue I see, they're not working together. That heavy, there he is. I was going to say he turned around. There you go. Get him behind him. There you go. There you go. Keep going. Get your shot in. Keep going. Oh, he stopped. Yeah, if he don't take him out right here, he's dead. Whew, we got lucky. He's the only one alive though, and he's heavily damaged, so the odds of him winning anything here are pretty slim. Y'all see anything wrong with that? With that little battle right there? Dude said if only the Hellcat didn't retreat. The Hellcat retreated. I missed that part of the battle. That's the biggest way to lose or get your tank killed. The one thing I don't do is retreat too often, because 9 times out of 10 when you retreat, you're going to get killed for sure. You're better off not retreating and getting that one extra shot in and doing some damage on another tank than you are retreating. Because when you retreat, they kill you and you don't get that extra shot in. And you might get an extra couple of shots in. Hell, I've had a tank down with like 10% life left and went on to kill 3 tanks. So you're better off just not retreating. You don't never retreat in this game, hardly. I mean, once you win one side of the map, you might retreat back around to try to cover your flag area or something. Other than that, I can't see any reason to retreat. It don't make a lot of sense. He's positioned pretty good. He can run over there and cover the flag area. He can wait on him. He's pretty stealthy right there. He knows there's one in the city, so he's waiting on him. He might be able to kill that one. And then it's a one-on-one battle. Just stay put. Okay. There you go. I was fixing to say, don't go out in the open. That other tank might be waiting for you over there. That's that feeling. Both of them are over there. What you gonna do? Just run out there and get killed? Oh, he's gonna try to sneak around. Oh yeah, good player right there. I knew that's where the other tank went. That's what you call no chance. It's easy to look back at what you should have done. Well, only thing you do there is look and improve your game as you go. You got to remember your battles and what you did right and what you did wrong, and try to improve your battle each and every time. I'm gonna play my jumbo again at tier 6. I do have a, where'd it go? I do have also this tank here. You can play the Easy 8 at tier 6. Those are my only decent tier 6 tanks. My other tanks I'm building up. See my German? I just started up this German line. I'm trying to really heavily play the German line and this Russian line right here. I didn't like the Russian tier 6, so I got rid of that. It's a pancake. And I started going up this Russian line right here. This is the best way to go. Then, of course, I got my English line going. After this tank, I'll have a better tier 6 tank. And then just for shits and grins, I'm doing a Japan and China line, but only one line on those. The M5 A1 Stewart is another good little scout type of tank. Yeah, that little tank can boogie woogie, baby. They changed it up on me. They brought in a Thunder and a Skoda T40. I've heard a lot of good and bad about the Skoda, so I don't know if I'm in any hurry to get into the Skodas or not. That's a tank I just don't know anything about. I don't know its weak spots, its strong pot. I looked it up before though, but I just can't remember. And he's got him a Thunderbolt. Oh, I see. They're both running mediums. It looks like a Sherman type of tank, and he's got the longer gun on that one. I don't mind running this little stub gun because it's a lot more accurate than you think. And before I get going, I got to get my connection going better here. Two artillery in this game, so I don't want to do too much damage to too many things. Otherwise, if he's kind of scoping out on you, he'll figure out where you're at. Might get a lucky shot in on you. Oh, shut up. Getting over there commenting in the game there. See there? What you don't want to do is sneak down the left side of this line right here too much, because they'll be waiting on you up that one line down there. So it's something you don't want to do too much of. You're sneaking up too much. What the hell is he doing up there in the middle? I guess because nobody else went up there. We already got 2 tanks down. That don't mean nothing early on in the battle, though. See what I am going to do. I'm not going to stay right there. I don't like that position. And what I am going to do, I hate getting pinned down, and I really hate running the one line. I really don't like running the one line. It's a good way to get killed real fast. But the problem is our tank is back here. And he needs to be up here in front. And this guy needs to be back there where the other tank is. So that's the problem that we're running into right here. So I'm coming up here just because we need a tank up front here. Come on, reload. Somebody got him before he got me. Unless it was that other tank he was aiming at. Not only you got artillery shooting at you, but you got those TDs waiting for you back down in there. But me, I'm going to get real stupid because I want to kill this tank. See, TD put a hurting on me. Yep, that was the dumbest move of my lifetime right there. But you're rolling the dice because if this guy ain't over here, which usually they're not, you can sneak around there and kill that little bastard. And those TDs are usually further back. Those TDs were right here next to me. They were right here at E1. And usually they're right back here at about C1, if not B1. And you can sneak around right there sometimes and kill them. This was not that time. So, you know, if you want to make a quick breakthrough over there, you got to roll the dice and take the chance. They had a perfect setup for killing my tank by doing that. I should have gone around the other way. Really, I shouldn't even gone down that one line because, like I told you, you got those TDs back there that are going to kill you if you try to advance through there and you don't have enough tanks to do it, or you're not coming up this 2 line right here where I was at. You sneak it down this 2 line, you're okay if you get over the hill fast enough. But in order for that to work, you can't have any tanks over here waiting on your ass. See, there was a tank right there, and there was a tank right there. So it was just a total bad setup for me. And they got him too. The main reason they got them because they're out in the middle. Our best bet in this map, in my opinion, looking back on the battle, which again is easy to do, If we would have run through the city, we could have helped them overrun that city pretty quick. But we didn't do it, and now you're seeing the results of the battle. We're winning, but the team is going to carry all of us because we didn't run over through the city and bust through the city. It's a roll of the dice. It don't matter how you look at it on this map, because we could have run over there to city and all of their players went over city and we might have won, we might have lost. But running that 1-2 line's a gamble, no matter how you look at it, because if they're not set up the way they were set up on this game, I guarantee you can bust through that 1-2 line and take the game more times than not. But you got to have enough mediums with you at least to do it. And we didn't have the mediums, and they were set up perfect for us. So got our asses handed to us. They're still going to win the city, though. I do think if we'd have gone that way, we could have outflanked them running through the city, because we could have come back on them on that E line where they were sitting waiting on us. So if I see this map again today, I guarantee you I'm not running the 1-2 line, unless you got plenty of tanks going with you over there and they seem to know what they're doing. Other than that, I'm going to run down that 8 line in that city, most likely the 8 line, and sneak up through there. When you're in the medium, that's where I usually run, is the 8 line. Sometimes I'll hit over and run that 9 line a little bit and then pop back over to the 8 line. I always try to outflank the middle. That's the best way to play this map, because if y'all can take the city pretty easily, you're going to own the map, because then you can outflank that center and you can always fall back to cover the flag or the base. That's in my opinion. I mean, I won this map a lot running the 1-2 line like I just tried, and it didn't work. Tiger shooting HE. I shoot HE every once in a while. I got HE on my tanks too. I carry all 3 rounds. Well, unless it's only 2 rounds that let you carry. I'll show you. I'll go run my other tank and I'll use HE rounds. Some rounds work on some tanks better than others, and it depends on where you hit the tank too. It's if you do the auto fire, it's gonna pop you up to where you're mainly hitting bad areas. But if you see here, look, see I run that too. I only got 5 of them on this round, because on this tank this HE round right here seems to just do me a lot better. But what I'll do is, if I'm going to be running up against more heavies in a game, or if I feel like I need better penetration, what I do is I'll pop up and I'll run more of these rounds. And as you can see, I've done this plenty of times, so I know that you can carry 70 rounds on the tank. So I know I can carry 35 and 35 on the tank. That's if I run my jumbo again. If I run this other one, this easy 8, what they call it, or lazy 8, you can do the same thing. So I carry 25 of the rounds here. I don't have any of these rounds popped up right now because I'm running low on my exchange and my purchase, and I'm trying to build up my exchange, even though I spent quite a bit of it today just goofing around. I do like to run both rounds. You can pop this down and then pop this up, whatever numbers you like or feel comfortable with. And as you can see, I forego the right here. I put the octane gas instead of the fire extinguisher, because this tank just don't get killed with fire very often. But if you're a little worried about it, you can put you on an automatic fire extinguisher and you're covered. See there? I'll run this tank one time. These 2 players here, y'all are pretty good. I'm gonna say you're not gonna win every battle, but y'all are better. A lot of these 3 and 5 year players I see, man, they hiding back in the back, or they'll run up there and just you know, like that one tank, he cowered it out. I guess the one battle, what they were saying, I didn't see it, so I can't say anything. But and I play with a lot of these players I get in arguments with about the stats, and they're not as good as y'all. You go watch some other live feeds. I've done this before. This is a, and then sometimes you run against a good player like the Old Farts clan. That's a good clan. I don't like some of the players in the clan, so I dropped out of it. Well, 2 of them in particular, because I got in a big argument with them because they're basically they're just assholes. And I come in here to have fun. I don't come in here to have to be playing with somebody that's trying to act like Hitler. You know what I'm saying? So I dropped out of that clan. I've got offers to go into other clans. There's some good clans out there and really good players that are playing in those clans. Some of these guys know these tanks so well, they can do play calling at an amazing level. I've had some really playing my artillery. My best artillery games come in playing platoons with some of the best players in the game. And you got to find out who those players are, and those are the guys you want to play with. It's going to make you better, a lot better as a player. And it makes you go and study the tanks. You got to study the tanks. You can't just become a better player by playing. You got to go look at the tanks. You got to look at where their armor's strong at, where it's weak at, and then you got to put it into practice while you're playing. Some of the tanks I know how to kill some of the better tanks. You can't always do it, but when that opportunity arises, you got to aim your shot just right and take it. Like shooting a gun on a tank. I'm not very good at it, but I know how to do it. I'm better at avoiding it because I know players do a lot of that. Beep. Go ahead and go. I don't want to get in your way. They're going this way too. I wanted to cut it a little wide because I'm running this tank. If I'm on my jumbo, I generally run this way. So let's run it this way and see what happens. Pull this out a little bit here so y'all can see what tanks are being played a little better. And no way in hell they're coming over that hill that quick. And I know that, but I ain't going that way because I got a eerie feeling there's some TDs back here waiting on me. So I'm going to play a little smart this game and come out here, peek around here, see what I see. Hopefully there ain't a TD back here waiting to kill me. Oh, now I'm spotted. I'm back at my rear end up, baby. I'm only a tier 6. I don't want to go head to head with that Panther. Hell to the no. I might be stupid, but I wasn't born yesterday. Now, if I can get him on a side shot, hell yeah. I'm going to try to sneak around here. Oh no, he's faced that way too. E1. Let's pop out same time on him. PC, can you cover us when we do? Oh, he's already killed, so that's not going to work. I'm going to pop out there since he just fired and take a shot at him, but I can't get back around here by the time he reloads and nails my ass if I ain't got no help. This right here is a lost cause. This is a no-win battle for me. And oh, here comes some help, another T8. When he pops out, I'm popping out. Yeah, you can't hit me when I angle my tank just right, fool. Where the hell did he come from? He just ran around scouting. He ran right past me and didn't even see me to shoot me. I already got their TD, so now we're a little more free. I was going to pop off on that little tank behind that tiger. I have to aim my shot on that one. I'm on him that time. See, I was taking shots, but I got around there fast enough. He couldn't really do anything to me. Well, he couldn't kill me. I'll put it that way. Oh, TD got me, bastard. I thought he was over angled a little more. That's my bad. I didn't look. See, my high explosive round was doing more damage than that penetration round. I switched over to that other penetration round, and it didn't do as much damage. Penetrated his upper armor, though. But, you know, when you're going up against higher tier tanks like that. See, I'm tier 6. At tier 7 is there, and they got, what, 3 of them up there, and one of them TDs took my tank out. Y'all want to come out of the battle? If y'all want to come out of the battle and run another tier 6 real quick, I'm good, or we go back up to tier 8. I got another tier 8 I can run, but I don't. It's got more firepower than my AMX. It just ain't near. It don't have the armor. It's a TD. I have to keep it face forward everything I shoot. Otherwise, it's history. Now they had us 2 tiers lower on that one, so we were bottle feeding. Or did y'all run? Y'all want to run a tier 8? I didn't even type. Now what's going on here? Don't let me type any messages in. Oh, that was weird. Point, let me type any message in on my feed here. I don't know what happened. See, because I do have one other tier 8, and we could do. I also have a tier 7 here. Until I get my T29 next week, these are my 2 tier 7s. This one, and I have a TD also, and then I have this TD right here. Most maps, this tank sucks in. But if you get it on the right map and you're back far enough and you're playing like those other TDs did, like the one that took me out on that map, you can really lay down a lot of punishment with this tank because it's got a hell of a lot of penetration on this gun. And it does a lot of damage. So when you hit something with this tank, you do a lot of damage. The problem is you don't have any armor on this tank. You got about half the armor of a main battle tank up front, and you got no armor around the sides and the back. So you have to keep your front faced at them at all times. Same thing with the turret on this thing. All the armor's up front. Do I exchange go for credits? Oh yeah. Here, y'all want me to exchange gold for credits? No, for exchange, if that's what you're talking about. Oh, exchange for credits. No, you can't do that I know of. Can you do that? Maybe y'all know how to do that. I don't know how to do that. My game feed's messed up right here because it's not letting me. There it goes. I fixed it. It wouldn't let me. Maybe my Q button was stuck down in the down position. It wouldn't let me do this. Go. Oh, he brought. Now that tank is a beast right there. I'm only saying that because I've been killed a lot by that tank. And that low, that's another tank y'all want. They're definitely two good tier 8 tanks right there. See, y'all already got those tier 8 tanks. Us newer guys, we ain't got those tanks yet. But I will have those tanks eventually. But that Marbracker tank, I definitely been killed by that tank a lot. In the low tank, everybody tries to kill that tank in these battles. No matter how you look at it. See the patent? Rated #1 in the top 10s in this battle. So I got a little gold because we're going up against tier 10s. Oh, lordy. Had to get this map. If I go right, yeah, I might pick one off, I might not. Push me too far out in the open, I'll be heavily exposed. I could wait up top behind me here with the rest of the TDs, but I want to try to be more of a help in the battle. So I'm going to go out here and get exposed for just a little bit, and then I'll go become unexposed. Get a chance. But if I get up here behind that Marbracker, however the hell you call, whatever you call that damn tank, the beast, and hide behind his armor, and if they don't target me and target him, I can lay some damage down. Once they realize I'm putting down the kind of damage I can put down, then they might take me out. So I have to play real smart, and I've got to hide behind the higher tier tanks, and the tanks with the better armor like this tank. He's backing up because they got a lot of power over here, and he's going to go try to help out. I don't know if I can get a shot on this big tank up here or not, but if I can, I definitely want to. We can end up winning the battle if I can. You need to move now. I was fixing to say he needs to move now if we're going to move on this side. Because they done angle and work around behind them over there. Oh, man, I had my screen adjusted wrong. Uh-oh, I don't know if you realize I just fired or not. I'm reloading. Might take that gun out. I missed, so I got to get back here and hide a little bit until I get reloaded. He got a shot on me. Pop out there one more time, see what happens. Come on, buddy. Old Painless is waiting on you. Ah, damn, somebody got him. Oh, he got me. He's a tier 10, but look at the damage I put on his ass. I wasn't hiding good enough. I took the shot too quick. He hadn't seen me yet. I should have angled over here behind this damn tank right here and then shot him and then tried to back up before he got me. But that's not what took place. He got his way worked up. He can fire in between the rocks. That's a real good position to be in. As long as you don't have everybody surrounding you and killing you. He's trying to pop out and take him shots across there. That's a pretty smart maneuver. And he's not staying still. So that's something else you don't want to do in this game, is stay still too long. That was a good shot he got in, but somebody took him out with one shot. I don't know if it was that guy over there. I'm thinking it was. I don't see how that other tank could have took him out. He might have, but I doubt it. Going to guess at 110. And it's not like he could just pop his head over the hill and take a top shot on him, because all them guys back up there, see those that A line? You got those tank destroyers back there, and they're just waiting on you to pop your head out. On our side, they're doing the same thing around that J line or that H line. They're waiting for you to pop your head out. He's going to try it anyway. I don't think he got the shot in. He finally got his shot in. Somebody took him out. So he did a foolish move like I did earlier. I went out in the open. Remember that one map? I was trying to run down that one line, and I switched over that 2 line, and I got slaughtered. Same thing just happened there. It's a roll of the dice. Maybe he gets a top shot on that guy, does some serious damage to him, and then he got his second shot. He got in pretty good. So he damaged the guy. See, he's damaged, and that was his goal, but he wanted to do more damage on him. Pretty gutsy move right there. It didn't pay off, but a little bit. But you never know. Sometimes those kind of crazy, wacky do moves, they work real good. My mistake was trying to go up against that tier 10. That was stupid. But, you know, it's a battle. It's a game. You got to try everything in this game and, you know, throw out what don't work. In my case, I just keep making the same mistakes. What you going up against tier 10, that's just foolish. Come on, Quackalicious. Wait for you in the garage. That was a crazy, wacky do move you made. And right before you did that, I was talking about that's something you didn't want to do, because this tank destroyers are back here waiting on you to pop your head out. But, you know, you get a little damage on the guy, so it's not that bad. And he was a tier 10, and you was only a tier 8. So nothing you can do about that. This game does that to you a lot. It puts you up against 2 tiers higher than you. When you can be in the middle of the pack or at the upper end of the pack, well, it's your lucky day. What do y'all want to run? Put it up. Whatever you want to run. 6, 7, 8. I need to get this tier 6 right here. But I've been heavily working on these tanks right here. Like this tier 5 here, this tier 5 here. He wants to go back to tier 8. Ooh, should I run this bad boy? Let's try to run this one again. Nah, I'm going to go run my other tier 8. I just like the firepower. Oh, he's in battle right now. So I got to go run this one. Because I only got the 2 tier 8s right now until I get that other tier 8. And I'll probably coin a couple tanks next week when I coin up. Definitely going to get another. I'm definitely getting that T-34 tier 8 tank. I was talked out of it. That's the tank I was going to get, but I got the AMX instead. And the only thing I don't like about it is it got a kind of a weak gun. You know what I mean? And it's not real maneuverable. It's okay tank. I know that Defender's a good tank. The T-26E5 I don't know much about, but I'm headed for getting that tank also. But Nutso's got it. I got a friend of mine that's got that tank, and I know another guy's got that tank, and they seem to say it's an okay tank. I don't think it might be a tier 8 tank, but it's a definitely a competitor and has the ability to take out any other tier 8 tank. I can tell you, I think playing these tanks, more than anything, you got to have a good tank. But also, it depends on your style of play. You know, some players are better with the fast tanks. Some players are better with the heavy tanks. Me, my best tank is the medium tanks, not the heavy slow movers. This tank is a medium tank, but it moves like a heavy tank. It's a heavy tank and it moves like a heavy tank. It's okay for a heavy tank front speed, but you don't have a lot of backup speed and you don't have a lot of maneuverability in it. It's just an average all around tank. And I know where we're headed here. I don't know if it's to my benefit running this direction or not. And there ain't nobody going the other direction. Yeah, I'm just going to keep going this way. I know what's over here, and I know how to play this side of the map fairly decent, so we'll see how it pays off. In my medium tank, if I go this way, ooh, I can tear some stuff up. Generally speaking, I never gotten killed too quick on this map, but there's always a first time. And when you're doing live feeds, I don't think I play as good when I do live feeds as I normally do. And I'm getting a little connection thing going. Usually early in the battle you get that, so I'll try to wig that out as I get my tank maneuvered up here. Okay, they got a lot of firepower up there going. I'm trying, well, see, and then you get these guys that want to come down on you. I don't know where you're going, but you need to go, buddy. You try to get some fire up there and then start backing up. And what I want to do, I want to try to get my tank angle fairly good where I might get a deflected shot, and I want to fire through here if I can. That's not working, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to sneak up here. There ain't nobody up here. See if I can lay down some shots on that tank right there. TV 4202. I ricocheted him, but I did a little something on him. So my mistake was turning my side to him. Damn, I missed him. Well, reload time is a little bit faster. It's noticeable. And it's worthwhile doing. Uh-oh. A good hit on him because he was dumb enough to come out there. See, that TD's waiting for me to pop out there, so that ain't gonna happen. But I got that TD. Ain't that sweet? I don't need to repair because I got the toolbox on here and they're all dead. I'll just come around here and pop down through here on them. Still gonna pop down through here in a second, but I want to try and cover these guys. I can't get a shot in, so I'm gonna keep moving. I gotta wait for it to repair. There we go. I definitely got to do repair on this crew, on all the crew, and that's what skill I'm working on this crew. Every single one of the crew members has a repair on them. That's going to be definitely my first skill I'm working on this tank. If you got a crew that's already got that and you're working on your next skill, it makes the tank a whole lot better. A lot better of a tank. And of course, like World of Tanks is doing these days, it's a total lopsided battle. It wasn't a close battle, it was totally one-sided. And it ended too quick. Not much you could do about that. I got one really good shot in, and so that was pretty good. I mean, because there's a lot of tanks over there laying down a lot of damage. And Quackalicious didn't get any kills in, but he got a little more damage in than I did. So he did a little something too. And then this dude here, Nutso, man, he is going nutso. Look at that. Look at them numbers. He didn't get any kills in, but he got enough damage that it's probably worthy of about at least 2 kills worth of damage right there. He was number 3 on the damage chart. That's pretty good. See this guy here? He'd been playing a while. But look at what he was playing. So he did really good for what he was playing. OBJ, if you ask me, should have done better than that, regardless. He did really good, though. He got more damage in than I did. But OBJ is supposed to be a really good tank. So I don't know. Maybe, positioning could be a factor. There's no telling. This time on the tier 8, I want to run my other tank. I need to get this tank built up. Whether I plan on keeping it or not, it's all about the garage slots. So, if you got enough garage slots, you can keep every tank in the game. I didn't keep my Hellcat, for example, early on because I only had the 15 garage slots that the game comes with. So I had, at the time, that was the tank I was having less success in. So I got rid of that tank. And I went back and repurchased the tank now. But, it's one of those things. I have 30 garage slots now, so I'll have more garage slots after next week when I add about 5 tanks to my game. And the T-29 is definitely the next tank I'm getting. And that one and the Cromwell. Definitely those two. I'll be getting those as soon as I can. I need to put more effort in towards getting that Cromwell. I kind of eased up since I dropped out of my last clan. And the other thing I don't like about clans is you got to play sometimes with players you don't want to really play with. See what I'm saying? There is no such thing as a clan where everybody can play and everybody gets along, everybody be in the same clan. I don't like that. It don't work. So I'm going to start up a new clan. No snowflakes allowed. None of you snowflakes are going to be allowed in my clan, so give it up. Just give it up. Since I'm in a TD, I definitely don't want to be too exposed, but I want to be in an area where I can maybe do a little more damage. I probably should have gone city and just hung out at the edge of the city. I might could have got a little more damage in going down there. But if you want to win the map, you got to come over here and back up these other players. Oh, he did poke his head over and didn't take any damage. He did good. Righteous, what's that, Reaper? It looks like the Righteous. Oh, damn, I'm in trouble here. I wasn't even paying attention. That's my bad. Damn, I wasn't even paying attention. I walked out here, got killed like a freaky dude. Oh my God, that's what live feeding will do to you. I should have come. I was trying to come up to this hill and stop, and I look where I ended up. And looking over there, and not paying attention to the game. If you're not live feeding, you generally pay a whole lot more attention to what you're doing, what's going on in the game. One of those things being, I usually come over here and put this down to like a 2 or a 1, and then you can just pop on them if you want to see what tanks are being played. See, like that. But it gives you a better view. Or you can just take them out altogether if you want, and you got an even better view of your battlefield. In an open field, this is probably the best way to play, at least early on in the map. And then when you get a chance, you pop up here and see who's doing what, like that, and then pop it back down. Well, I got, what, 2 shots in, and I was being torn up like crazy. I don't think that's too bad for not paying attention to what the hell you're doing. These 2 are going to get a lot more damage in for the tanks they roll. I should have rolled the AMX again. I'm going to wait. This is not I don't think it's a good map for my tank anyway, but if I play smarter, I could have laid down a whole lot more damage. I could have concentrated, for example, just on that TD, trying to pop up and take shots at him. And then if you wait and be patient, he'll leave you alone eventually if he's getting tagged by another tank. Then you pop up, take another shot at him. You can lay down more damage that way. And in this one, it was only tier 8 in a tier 9 game, so it wasn't too bad. It wasn't like that tier 10 game we had. See, Nutso playing, he's got a tank that it looks like it's got real good backup speed to it, T-34. So I need to pay attention more to this T-34 because it appears to be a very good tank. Probably one of the tanks I need in my arsenal. And I'll show you what I mean by playing the game alone can't make you a really good player in this game. It's not possible. Because when you're not live feeding like I'm doing, you pay more attention to the game. You'll aim your shots a lot more than just tagging them and shooting them. But in a TD, you can kind of get away with that a little bit more because you got a lot of penetration running a tank destroyer than you do a tank. But I'll show you what I mean after. Well, I'll go show y'all right now. We popped out of this battle because it's pretty much over. They only got 2 tanks left. So another lopsided battle from World of Tanks. So I'll go back to the garage early on you 2 and wait on you, and then I'm going to show them what I'm talking about. When you're studying your tank, this is real easy to do too. It's not something that takes a lot of time. But when I have one tank in particular, for example, that I keep running into that I can't pin, then I'll do this. I'll run up here to the tech chart. I'll run down here. Like, I'm going to clear that list out. Your comparison list right here. Now, see, it just totally disappeared because I don't have any tanks on the compare list. Let's say, for example, you keep going up against some Russian tank. And let's say, for example, you got your KV4 here. And you got this IS-3 right here, which is a really good tank from what I've seen. And maybe this tier 8 right here is kind of pinning you real good. What you do is you just pull up this compare chart. You go to compare those 3 tanks. And you can look up all the stats on them. But what you're looking for is not necessarily the damage that they can put down, because you already know. Because, for example, this KV4, you can see he has the weakest firepower over the other 2 tanks per damage. But even if you're running into a situation where all three of these tanks are kicking your tank's butt, what you want to do is you want to run down and look at all of these numbers down here. And if you keep going down, you can look at, if you're worried about their spotting range and all that, it's generally, about average for most tanks. What you want to look at, oh hell, messed me up. What you want to look at, let me scroll back down here. You want to look at their survivability, and you want to see if they have any weak spots. See, the KV4, he's hard to pin because look at his armor. He's got 180 up front. But look there, on his hull, being if you shoot him up the rear end, he's only got 90. So that's his weak spot. The turret, he's really strong on his turret, so you don't want to go for that turret unless you want to try to damage his gun. The only weak spot on this tank is his ass end. You got to shoot this tank from the rear. So when you see him coming at you, you need to duck and cover, right? If he keeps killing your ass in the game, you want to go take on some other tanks and try to work around behind this tank if you can. Same thing for these tanks, except for this tank right here. IS-3 has 90% or a 90 rating on his side armor, so you could do a lot more damage to him from the side. Turret armor, this is the weakest tank when it comes to turret armor. So this tank, if you confront him with him in the front, you want to shoot at his turret. See there, he's got 130 at his hull. So you don't want to shoot at the hull up front. You want to shoot at the turret because it's only got 100. And again, if you can circle around the ass end, he's got 80. This tank's got 60. You get an IS from behind, you got a whole lot better chance of taking him out. So when you're looking at the charts, you want to look at these things right here. Other than that, you got to go for a pin. Maybe when their gun can't aim at you and don't have a line of sight on you, you could take their tracks out and then try to do something. Get an extra shot in on him. Or if you got a buddy who can pin him pretty good, you just keep shooting his track. Try to keep him pinned down and let that other tank come in and shoot him from the side or the rear and take him out. That'll really mess the tank up, especially when you're going up against higher tier tanks. So you gotta study these compare lists right there. You got to. And the more you study them, the more you remember where the weak parts are on these tanks. It'll let you know what you need to do, whether you need to run or you need to maybe go ahead and try to take them on. Maybe if you can get a side shot in on a certain tank. No, I don't. You can't exchange for gold. No, what you can do is you can purchase more gold, or you can do an exchange here. Like for example, you can pop in here and punch in 34. And that'll give me a little bit of extra exchange, and you can hit exchange. And see, boom, you get a little bit more exchange up there. Oh, I hit the wrong thing. What am I hitting? Okay, I'm out of that. And above my exchange back up to about where it was earlier. And they're running tier 7 again. I'm scared I'll get on another damn map like that one with that tank. Well, that tank, you got to be in the right damn setting more than anything. Well, I just need to pay attention. Let me go try that damn tank again. Because I played like a dumbass that game, wasn't even paying attention. I mean, literally, I really wasn't even paying attention. I got out there, and then when I looked up, man, I got like 2-3 tanks shooting them. I'm like, what the hell? I still got at least a couple shots in before they got me though. And when you run yourself out there in an ambush like that, you can give up trying to go anywhere because they're going to keep you pinned down until they kill your tank. Only thing you can do is try to get in as much damage on their tanks as you can. A lot of guys will try to, excuse me, there. A lot of guys will try to run from the battle, or they'll be more worried about trying to repair their tank, and then they'll just, oh man, this sucks, screw this, you know. Well, no, just try to lay down an extra shot if you can. That's the best thing you can do. It's not a bad map for this tank. I'm gonna shoot down this J9 line. You want to go around that one line, you go ahead. Oh wait, I'm in this tank. Oh no, I better not go that way. That was foolish. I better go the other direction. Hell, I'm in a TD. I'm in the main tank. Then I'll go that way. If I was in my AMX, I might have gone the other direction. Or another good thing to do with this TD is to just post up right in here in these rocks and try to lay down some punishment from afar off. There ain't but one artillery in this game, so that's probably what I should do, at least at first, initially. Because if I go up there and try to battle up these other tanks, I'm in trouble. Even though we are top tier tanks in this game, you got to remember what tank you're driving. They have top tier tanks. I'm down on the bottom, but I got a big gun on here. I don't think it's like a really weak tank or anything like that, because it ain't. You just got to play it right. We ain't got no eyes to the right, so if I pop out trying to shoot to the right, I don't know if I'm going to get any shots in or not. I'm not going to get any shots right here unless they ransack us over here on the left. Let me just scoot up a little bit, see what happens, because I can always fall back, or I can fall around that direction there if they need help over there. Right now they're outnumbered over there, so I think I'm going to have to go that way. Personally, I'm not seeing any shots over here. I'm not going to get any shots in over here at all either. My best thing, get over as quick as I can, try to help them out because they're heavily outnumbered over there. Hope I don't get shot again in the process like I did last time we was on this map. I was on the other side trying to come to this side, and I got shot from the side. Fortunate there's some tanks up there, so it's not happening this round. See, there's that KV4, remember? We looked up the armor on it. Okay, so what do we got to do? Get him from behind. You ain't going to do much to him from the front. But right now, he's got too much backing back here. You're not going to get around behind him. Got to watch that little turkey back here in case he shoots me. Ooh, he didn't shoot me. So luck of the draw. But what I am going to do is go watch out for his ass. I might need some help over there. Ooh. Come on, Lo, I could use you down here. I'm glad he's headed this way. The Laura's not. The Laura's artillery. I'm talking about this tank right there. Now it's T-26 coming this way. That Laura, he's just taking up the pancake on the other side. No, let's go this way, fool. Not that way. Let's try to get around him. Like that tank over there is doing. He got around him, see? I knew that was going to be a miss. I'm waiting for him to Coke bottle just right there where I can nail him. Now what happened? Oh, they capped on him already. Damn, I was going to get some damage in, damn it. I hate it when they cap. I want to sneak around behind them back there and lay some damage down. But hell no, they had to cap. See, that's what happens when you lock target. I should have just let him with a shot. I could have got at least one more shot in on him. I got 2 on that T-34 too. That's better than not getting nothing. That's what happens when you play a TD. You gotta wait and watch for your shots. Oh, it looks like he got ambushed. Nutso, he's a damn good player. He's just steadily up at the top of the charts. So if you're taking notes of which tanks to get, I would say watch this guy right here because he's playing some good tanks and he's playing really smart today. He's doing really good. I want to go to a more versatile tank. I got to play this tank right here. But I need to work on this crew anyway because right now this is still, a fairly new tank, especially to me. So I got to work that crew up, get the repair skills built up to 100%. That's going to be a while. So I got to play it more. Not going to happen. See what, we'll see. You go your way, I go mine, buddy. I don't give a damn what he is. You ain't gonna talk to me like that. All right, I'll see you later. Anyway, what map are we on here? I don't know about this connection deal. I like going this way because I like taking the hill. And in this tank, the city just ain't where it's at. I'll show you why. See my turret rotation speed? It might be decent, but it's not great. My depression is decent on this tank. It's not great, but it's pretty damn good. This is really the better way for me to go on this map. Be up on the hill or down here, and we got those two are going up there, so I'm just gonna run down here. Got 2 heavies up top, 2 heavies down below, and a TD running out in front of everybody like a fool. But the Scorpion's got a lot of speed to it, and he can be kind of hard to pin. So that might be a good thing. The good thing is we're in an all tier 8 battle, so we can see what we can do with our tanks against other tier 8s instead of going up against tier 9s and tier 10s. Only one artillery piece. T-34 and a T-32. Let's find out what's up. Got a little damage on him that hit. I'm liking this load time a lot better. So I'm glad I went on ahead and did that to this particular tank. Every time they pop their head out there, they're going to get damage on them. And so far, they fired a kid who was shaft my tank. Trying to get my feed going. Try to scoot up a little bit. If they're not going to come out, you can't shoot them. You got to move up there to them. Oh, I didn't see you. Damn, I missed. Uh-oh, uh-oh. Thank you, buddy. That was a good move on my part, wasn't it? Back the hell up. Oh, how do you miss that? You missed me again. Ricochet. That's one good thing about this tank. You get it angled just right. It makes it very difficult for them to do anything. No, I'll just put a little damage on him. Come on, buddy. See there, I moved my tank. I knew he was going to try to, he's trying to get around me, my angle of tank. See how I'm angled on him? I moved it over to the left on him because he moved over to my left a little bit, and he ricocheted right off of my tank. So I probably got, what, 4 or 5 ricochets because of that. You got to learn how to angle your tank in the game. It's not going to work a lot, and some players are better at it than other players. I'm trying to learn how to do it better, but I think I'm getting pretty good at angling my tank. That was one of those times I was able to get my tank angled just right to where I was getting a bunch of ricochets, but laying down a little bit of punishment at the same time. And that's the end of this one. So it's a pretty interesting battle. They took him out pretty good on that hill and was able to go up the middle on him down there and come out and take him out. So it's pretty good. Came around on him. He tried to move over to my left and get a shot in on me. I moved to the left just a hair, just in time. Oh, see there? Had 6 ricochets. I was able to lay down two decent shots. And then I got 1 assist in destroying on that. Oh, I thought I got some damage on this tank. I guess not. It's not registering. Yeah, well, that's the way that battle goes. You try not to expose your side too much and try to angle your tank to where you can get those ricochets. It'll save your tank in this game. I think angling your tank is more important than having that alert whenever somebody's spotting you, you know. Because, I mean, it's pretty obvious when you're being targeted. Not all the time, but it's just one of them things. It's give and take. Depends on what you feel like helps you the most as a player. Oh, well, they both got those lure tanks. See, y'all been playing for a while. Y'all got all them good, juicy tanks. I like the lure. Actually, I don't like the lure when I'm playing against it. I'll put it that way. The lure is actually, you can look at the chart and say, well, my tank's rated better than theirs, but I don't know. I would lay odds that that lure is a better tank overall. Ooh, look at that turret speed you got. Lord have mercy. You got better turret speed a little bit than over this tank. It's either up top or down low. I'll tell you what. I am a heavy. Well, there's another heavy going that way. I generally go down low down here, but I didn't do it early enough, so. Damn, I'm stuck. I didn't commit. So now I'm behind the pack if I go that way again. If I go down low, I'll be the only one. Ain't nobody going down low. down that J4 line, so to speak. Kind of a hold-up spot. If I go out there, they're going to take that hill for the most part, and I'll probably get picked off. I'm talking about that hill at about E5, E6 area there on the map. When they get up there, they can pin you pretty good. Unless Artie's able to push them back out of there, either damage them pretty good or actually destroy them when they get up on that hill. But if Artie ain't able to do that, they will tear your tanks up, man. On this map, it don't matter what. When you're playing, go in this direction on this map. So I'll go up here and see if I can't push through and not be so much in the back of the pack. It's either this or sit back and guard the base. You know, and I'm not much, I don't have a lot of patience for that. And I'm not ever said anything bad about people that do that occasionally. It's the players that literally are in good tanks and they're not going up helping in the battle. Those are the players that you see. A lot of players do that, and you lose a lot of games because of that. If you're in a TD, doing that, going that way, that's one thing. See, they came powerful down there on the bottom, down there at the J5, J4 area I was talking about. So I might be running back to base, if anything, here instead of going up here helping out. I ain't got no down. This ain't no Sherman right here. If I'm going to do this, I got to go where that damn T-49 is going. I'm going to get over and get a shot without taking too much of a chance to get shot. Again, I didn't lead him. I just auto-aimed. Probably not the best choice for that scenario. Trying to see if I can get a pop shot on this turkey way out there, but it don't look like I'm going to be able to because he's behind that dune down there. We can also, by taking this area, come back around towards our flag area and put a hurting on them that way, which is what it looks like Mr. Lore up there is doing. Nutso. So that's the direction I'm headed in. Oh, damn. Well, if you don't pop out there when you're outnumbered like that, they got concentration of fire on your ass. There ain't much you can do about it. I'm just being a target right there. What I gotta do is pop over this way and then pop up at his ass. And I still don't have a shot, do I? Let me go look. No, I got the rocket in the way. I think what I'm gonna do, bad angle of shooting right here. Let's see, let's see if I can pop over here and do it. No, they're gonna capture our base on. Come on, man, you can't pin me. Let's go. Missed that shot. I was trying to get another shot in before they ended the battle. Defeat. See, I hate going down to the bottom left, but even if I went down there, I would have been heavily outnumbered and took an ass wallop. but I might could have held them up a lot longer. And I probably should have done that. I had an inkling, but I didn't move down there quick enough to do it. So I end up with this right here instead. You can't be too hesitant early on in the game. You got to be committed more towards what you're going to do early on. And I didn't do that on that map. So I got behind the pack instead of being in front of the pack. And I should have just went on ahead and went left instead of going right. Even though I would have been killed earlier, I could have probably got in a whole lot more damage and maybe held them up and maybe not. You go that way and you're outnumbered like that, 5, 6 to 1, you're not going to last too long. Probably needed about at least 3 or 4 tanks going that way if we're going to hold them up that way, since they committed to go in that direction. But hell, most all our tanks went to the right, so pretty wacky ordeal right there. What are we doing? Nobody commenting. Okay, another tier 8. I'm gonna play my AMX again. I'm definitely gonna get to a couple of more tanks. Definitely gonna get 1 or 2 more tier 8s here within a month, probably. So I'll be a better tier 8 competitor. More variety of tanks you got, better tanks you got, the better you can be as a player. I'm just now scratching the surface of tier 8. And I'm not trying to run up one line just to get up to tier 10 real quick. I'm playing all my time. I got a lot of tier 4s and 5s I'm trying to build up to get to the better tanks. Good dip of snuff. Ooh. What do you do? Go hill? It's about how far right. Now on this one, put in my auto drive. On this one, you can sneak around the bottom of the hill, or you can just go fully committed and get up on the hill. I'll get my playing area here a little bit where I can, instead of laying back on my couch here, I can actually just get down here and play on my desk. We're actually in a good spot, see, right below the hill there. I'm too slow to get up at the hill fast enough, and so I don't want to commit to going to the hill just right off because of that. Look at that, KV3 tier 7. Oh, lordy. See, I'm going to play the hill like they're done, only I'm going to do it over here. I'd actually go out wide on this. This is not good always because you can get shot from the side if you don't watch it. What I do, I'm going to pull up just enough right here where I got a decent view of that hill. Because they're going to come over that hill. It's pretty much guaranteed. Got no shot on him, but they did. Y'all got him, didn't you, Nutso? Yeah, it was Nutso. Because he fired. He's the one backing up. That means he was the one firing. So he took that panther out. Sweet. See, a lot of people don't know how to play this map, and at first I surely didn't. I kept going up at the top of that hill, get killed, or I'd hold up around A6, A7 area, and they'd still come over that hill and take me out. Even though your odds of getting shot over here are slim, you never know, so you want to keep an eye on it. Look at him, he's popping over the hill a little bit. So you want to defend the hill at first instead of trying to jump up there at it. Yeah, got me a kill, first shot. See, auto aim ain't all it's cracked up to be. You're better off if you manually aim because you can lead the tank when he's moving and get your shot in, or you can turn your turret real quick and get your shot in like I just did. Come on, poke your head over the hill this way, not that way. Come on, buddy, help me out a little bit. I can't kill your tank if you don't help me. You're gonna hide back here like that. Come on now. Poke your little weasel. Turret up over here. He's taking damage. He might just do it. You never know. People do crazy things in this game. Uh-oh. From behind. I can move this tank. I can't. They're gonna take the hill, so I can't worry about that no more. I got to worry about this tank sneaking up on us. We all got to readjust right here. Unless they get side swiggle over here, which is probably not going to happen. Because that TD's up their hill eyeballing. They went over there. This sounded two good players right here because I was talking about it before they even started moving on. Now they're already over there. Yeah, two really good players right there. But that's what I'm talking about. You got some really good players that have been playing this game for like 4 or 5 years. And I know a couple of them, and they are really tremendous at this game. Oh, I was going to try to lead him a little bit, but I had no chance. My turret is not. I need to work on aiming on this thing a little bit, but that's in the future, maybe, right? It's not when you first get the tank. You gotta, like this tank here is. You gotta treat this just like a heavy tank. Repair and you see I beefed up my firing reload time a little bit. I don't know where he's at over here. If I even got a shot on him or not. There he is. Oh, how do you miss? We got the game. So I'm going to say they're going to own that map over there at their flag area and get those points in. I'm going to try to just run down here and see if I can't play catch up with some of these guys running down the middle. Maybe get killed by this TD right here. Come on, y'all don't kill him. Ah, I didn't get the kill, but I got a little more damage in. So that's cool. He got no chance. He's out of range, out of sight. And I didn't even get any capping points. Tank too slow. So y'all were doing the same thing I do on that map. So it's just something I learned, I don't know, a couple of weeks ago. I've been playing it that way on them hills. I don't like to go all the way hill. I do it occasionally, but only if you got some faster moving tanks that could get up that hill fast enough and take control of it. But generally, that other side is going to beat you up that hill, so it don't make no sense to go up there. You'll see what I had on that battle. Only 418, 1 kill. hill. See, I learned something today about scooting over and aiming the other direction. You can get a lot more kills in and damage in, at least in that battle. Usually where I was sitting, I can do pretty good. I can get up around maybe 18 on the damage with this particular tank when they come over that hill, at least, and you can get more kills in, but they weren't able to come over that hill in that game. So that's pretty cool. Look at my crew on this one. See, still working on the crew. They're only up at 95%. I don't get any real big specials on this tank. I got the toolbox on it. That's it. And I don't know if that's the best way to go with this tank because the toolbox don't repair real fast. But I went that way. And whenever I get my crew at 100%, I can put a skill on them. It's going to be the repair. Will be my first one. And then after that, I'll work on the tank itself as far as everything else goes. I'll probably keep the tank. Even though it's a real slow tank destroyer, I'll probably keep it. And so that means I got to build my crew up. Or put another crew in it whenever I get another trained crew trained up with a good skill set. If that's the case. If I want to go that route. So we'll just see how it goes with me working the tank. But to make the tank better, you have to build your crew up. You have to get your skills built. There are guys, I met a guy that's got a jumbo, and he's got all of his crew in there have like 8 skills. Is that crazy? And that dude can score real high with damage and all of that kind of stuff on that tank. Now this tank here, it is not a city tank. It's not a city tank, and it's really not a field tank. But there ain't nobody going out to the field out here. If I ain't got no backup out here to protect me against those fast movers, I'm not gonna do anything out there but get killed. So what I want to do, I want to run back over around that 890 line. That's really where I should have gone to begin with. I need to pop back over this direction. There ain't gonna be no shot on that guy. And that's where them two are going. You two are going that way anyway, so let me get over there and see if there's any TDs over there need to get shot. Yeah, I understand they're coming down that 2 line, but you know, when you're the only TD going that way, you get killed. So those 3 mediums that are running down that 5 line need to worry about the field. And those 2 TDs behind him, they're probably faster moving TDs than what I am. It don't make a lot of sense for me to go that direction. There's a slow moving TD like a heavy tank, only without all the extra good juicy armor. So that's how you got to play it. Damn, who the hell killed you? I can't see him, but I know he's there. Spot him out for me. I'm just laying down blind shots because I know he's there and he ain't been killed yet. And these are some wild shots. I ain't laying down no more of them kind of rounds. Well, one thing I have noticed is that I can't see down there. I ain't got no eyes. And we're in trouble over here. All right, Quackalicious. Quackalicious is heading out. Thanks for playing with me, even though y'all did kick my ass, so I can't say nothing about that. Trying to get over to help you, Nutso, but whoa, where did he come from? I gotta go down low on him. He got me. I need to get one more shot on him. Come on, give me a one shot. I damaged him. Oh, he came out of nowhere. I didn't know he had an angle of shot on me, and he had a good angle of shot on me. He turned me up pretty good. But I was able to do a little bit of damage on him. It's hard when you getting hit like that by tier 9, and I really didn't want to have to go up there and help the city, but they looked like they needed some help right there. Nutso with no life left got another kill in. He got to kill the other tank. He got that kill in. See, that's a prime example right there. That's a guy who doesn't back up and run from the battle, and he got 2 kills in instead of running and hiding and then getting killed. Anyway. Oh, behind you. He's coming out at you. Kid, he's going to pop out at you in a second. Yeah, I knew he would. Sweet. We got the battle anyway, but, you know, it is what it is. I do want to know how y'all are scoring so damn high with the AMX, because the best I've done with it was like 18 damage in one battle. Not today, though. What do you want to do, Nutso? You want to keep playing or call it a night or invite another player in, or what you got on your mind? I like Nutso, so I'm going to add him to my friends list if he's not already on there. I don't know if he wants to play with me or not. He's got a lot of good tanks. So in this case, I was proven wrong that the guys that have been playing longer are a little bit better players. But that's not always the case. So I'll catch y'all. I'm going to cut the YouTube live feed here in a little while. I'll probably do one more battle and then cut it so I can get a better game connection. Because not that battle, but some of my battles, it was giving me a bad game connection. For my jumbo, let's go see if I can get another platoon in. Platoon is good if depending on what you're running. I'll just invite everybody on my friends list. And whoever pops in, we can run whatever they want to run. This dude right here, Daddy 2 Kids, he's a real good play caller. Beer Monster, of course, he's an awesome player. He runs this clan right here. He's a really good player. M105 is a great player. A lot of these guys that I got on my friends list, I'd say about 25% of them are okay. Rob, he's got a long way to go. He started playing way after I did, but he mainly running up one tier. I keep trying to tell him to not be selling off his tanks, just try to move up the tiers. This ain't that kind of game. Who is this? Macho Project. Oh, Natsume. I started playing with him. I've been playing with him about a week now. Can you hear me? I'm doing a live feed right now. I'm gonna live feed one more battle and then I'm gonna cut my live feed. You got anybody wants to come join us? Nothing, just general battle. We can run whatever you want. You know, I got up to tier 8, so 1 through 8. Take your pick. I got some tanks. I just now started doing my tanks for the day, and I got all these 2 times on the experience. I'd like to run them off. So if you got any of those you want to run off, we could run those. Can you hear me? You can't hear. Gotta type everything in. I'm just running. Invite. And I'm gonna tell you something else. A lot of knowing and getting better at this game is learning the maps. You see, like that last game we had where a lot of people just rush up that hill and get killed real quick. This team didn't really do that, so I was impressed. They just kind of ran up there and shot it out with them. And but what's up? Oh hell, this is Armin. He's another good player. What's up, Armin? Yeah, yeah, I'm doing. Yeah, we could do that. He can't because he can't hear or talk, but me and you can. So let me jump in on the TS real quick. And I'm doing a live feed, just one more battle, and then I'm going to cut my live feed off. I was running a challenge kind of deal in a platoon earlier. We ran a whole bunch of games, and they kind of outscored me, so I couldn't say nothing. You know, these guys have been playing like 5 years or whatever, 2 of them. And the other one, me and him was arguing about the percentages and how they matter and how they don't really matter. And I think I proved my point on that, but with the same tanks, they were both able to outscore me early on pretty good. So they beat me today on that. Usually I win that argument, but not today. I won part of the argument, just not all of it. Hey Patton, what room you want to put us in? All right, that's fine. I tried to tell this guy to pick a tank if he wants to work on a tank for a run. After this, maybe we just get somebody else in here that's got team speak because he can't talk or nothing. How you doing? Yeah, let me tell him I'm gonna run with you guys for a while and do team speak. Hold on. Yeah, team speak. All right, we got one more spot for the platoon in it. One of y'all want to come platoon with us? I got tier up to 8. Yeah. Yeah, I can. It's not a problem. No, I just run the one account. That's all I run. I can't remember how to do that. Just start another one up and invite me. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's right. Cool. How do I accept the invite to the platoon? Oh, it's probably. Oh yeah. Let me click in there. Let me cut my live feed. Hold on.